Hey guys, how's it going? It's Target here. Welcome back to another episode of the Buffalo Sabres Be a GM. Alright, now last time we made the trade, we picked up Rick Nash. I think a lot of you really enjoyed it. You said that you like where I'm going, my head is a little bit on straight. I got a couple suggestions for some teams. Now, some of the teams were just way out of left field, didn't have much. You know, you were suggesting good players, but the one thing I do want to make sure is that we're leaving teams with enough defense on their roster, right? So that maybe they've got too much offense type thing. So what we're going to do, hold on, is go to trade players, and I'm going to show you two teams that I went through and found that actually have too many defensemen, to be completely honest, and could use to live without one. First one are the Ottawa Senators. Look at their players. Look at their defense. Hold on. All right. They've got Erik Karlsson, Jared Cowan, Cody Ceci, Peter Wiercock, David Rudbland, and Philip Larson, all right? So all those guys, and they've got also Mark Mathot. So they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 defensemen that are all NHL players. So, would they get rid of Erik Karlsson? No, he's their face of the defensive core. Would they get rid of Jared Cowan? Probably not, because he would be the combo to Erik Karlsson. Otherwise, he would be the defenseman we'd probably go after. However, Cody Ceci might be available. I mean, he's 24 years old. His future is not as set in stone. He's got really good defense. You can see 89 defensive awareness. Decent shot blocking and stick checking. It looks like he might also be able to contribute in the shooting category offensively. He's only got 9 points this year. He's a minus 21. He's a risk-reward type player, all right? There's no doubt about it. Now, if the other team that I was looking at are the St. Louis Blues. St. Louis Blues have a lot of big defensemen. I mean, you got Kevin Shattenkirk, Jay Bouwmeester, and obviously Alex Pietrangelo. Now, they've got basically 5 great players, 5 NHL defensemen, so, like, Bouwmeester's a little bit high, all right? Shattenkirk's a little bit playing out of his position. So if they stuck with, Jay Bouwmeester and Alex Pietrangelo, would they be okay? Probably. Now, do they have any prospects coming up in the defensive system? They've only got Skrmeta, so nobody really of any type of high-end skill. So, and since St. Louis is probably pushing for a playoff spot, I don't think they'd get rid of him, but we could probably throw Shattenkirk on there. And if we wanted to throw their way maybe a Tyler Myers or I don't know what we'd send their way. I don't think that we're going to be increasing our defense this year. That's one of the things I don't think is going to be happening. We're not going to see that big jump up. So maybe now is not the time to trade our defensemen. Maybe now is not the time. Maybe we stick it out with what we've got. Maybe we can add a solid second-line player, you know? Maybe we do move Grigorenko. Maybe we do trade Myers. Maybe that's something we do, all right? But right now, I just don't see much that I want to do. Like, Tyler Myers is an 86, guaranteed. He's got good defense, decent defensive awareness. His stick checking is really solid. He's got a good clapper from the point. He's a physical player. Something you can't always buy. He's only got 19 points this year, but he's only got a -3 as well. All right, I think one of our big major problems is Trevor Daley. I really do. He's a -5. He's got 28 points. He's doing okay, but he shouldn't be playing. He's not top 2. Is he top 4? Yeah, he's a top 4. So, who else do we have here? Top 6, Zadorov. Bowie's a top 6. I mean, we could call up Madison Bowie if we needed to. We could call him up. He's a pretty good player. He's not great defensively, though. That's the problem. I'd like him to play in the AHL just to get his points up. You know, that is something I'd like to see him do. So let's let him do that. We're not going to bother him. So we've got so many question marks going right now of who do we move. I mean, I guess all the defensemen are pretty solid. Who's the other? Ristolainen's the one that's the big minus, right? Yeah, -15, Rasmus Ristolainen. It just may be a matter of who he's paired with. Maybe we need to add another veteran. Maybe that's something that needs to happen. I don't know. It's really tough. Like, Pysyk, some people say that he got to an 88. Like, my Pysyk got to an 81. It sucks. Yeah, I know, but there's not much you can do about it. So maybe we just wait on the defense. I'd love to add something. Well, you know what? Because we were taking a look at Calgary. So if we added, say, Ceci, it's a bit of a change, and it is a downgrade. Okay. So let's take Shattenkirk off. Hold on. There we go. Let's head back to. Oh Jesus! Do I trade the forward first for the defenseman? Because if I wouldn't trade Grigorenko straight across. Okay, hold on. Let's do this. Let us go to Ottawa. Ottawa. There we go. Okay, Ottawa. I will trade for Cody Ceci. All right. I'll throw Ceci on there, but I'm not giving up something great. I'm not giving up the best of the best. I will give you Trevor Daley, all right, and I will give you Johan Larsson if you want him. Centers. Larsson. All right, Johan Larsson and Trevor Daley to Ottawa for Cody Ceci, okay? It's not a bad trade. I need to take somebody back in return that they want to give away. They have only Jordan Leopold and David Legwand. So let's take Jordan Leopold off their hands. All right. So this is not quite there. I think I need to also throw in a player like, yeah, one of these guys. Who's got good, decent potential? What about this Playfair guy? He's going to be up for a contract. 3.5 yellow. Oh, he's that power forward. Huge power forward, Austin Playfair. Overall, 67, 68. What about Dimitru? He's only 61 overall. Or Pataki. There you go. So what about Daley, Larson, and Pataki? What's Pataki's potential? All right, 3.5. Yeah, grinder, sure. All right, so this basically gives them a centerman that can play. What's their depth like at forward? So we can just say we took a look. Centers, they got lots of centers. Lots of centers. But they could play them on the left. They need wingers. So they would play one of these guys on the winger. Because right wing. So yeah, I think that this is a decent trade. I don't really have any wingers to offer them right now. So what if we traded Larson and Daley for CC and Leopold, and then Pataki's just the sweetener? We can't get much worse in terms of the value here, but I think this would go through. If they don't want it, I'll sweeten it with a pick. Will it go? And it will. There you go. There's not much to deliberate about on this deal. I think the Ottawa fans will think we came out ahead here. So we hold on to Grigorenko. So now the question is, we go to Calgary, who are a team that's kind of dying. We go to Calgary. Say we ask for a Johnny Gaudreau. You know, they got a lot of wingers coming up. They're a dying team right now. What if we gave them... we got to go to defense. What do they want from our defensive core? They would want Myers, Ristolainen, CC, McCabe. What if I gave them Myers? What if we did that? What if we had... I mean, our defense is not great. What's Ristolainen's defense like? Maybe mixing it up will help. He's got pretty good defense. His defensive awareness is strong. Tyler, a lot of people have asked for me to trade Tyler Myers over and over again. Everybody asks trade Tyler Myers. Look at the Kane. Trade Tyler Myers. That seems to be a very popular one, is to trade Tyler Myers. Do we do it, though? Or do I trade, like, Jake McCabe, who's just a kind of a gamble? Like, 3.5 green stars. He's probably not going to get much better. What if we threw Jake McCabe on there? All right? All right, because that'll give us... We'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I trade Jake McCabe. We call up Madison Bowie. Yeah, because we ended up giving up a defenseman last time versus a forward. So what if we gave up Jake McCabe? All right, I think that's realistic. He's got potential. Jake McCabe. And we'll have to give up something else to get Johnny Gaudreau. Shoot. Not going to give up Grigorenko. Not Foligno, not Carrier. Right wing, we don't have anybody to give up. Forwards. We can't give up any goalies. We could give up a pick. I said I can't trade more than this year's and next year's, so that's as far as I go. So what if I give them a second for next year? All right, and then I'll give them a third this year. All right, so Jake McCabe, a second and a third for Johnny Gaudreau, because they have no defense either. That's one thing that the Calgary does not have. They have no defense, so he automatically becomes their best defenseman. And in terms of potential, they have one good defenseman there, Saunders, 4.5 yellow stars, but he's a ways away from making the NHL. So I think this is not a bad trade all in all. Jake McCabe, a second and a third for Johnny Gaudreau. I think this improves our team dramatically. Will it go? And it will. There you go. I doubt anybody will think Calgary came out on the short end of this stick. It's a done deal. So there you go. Let us take a look at our lines now. I feel like we made huge jumps here in what our team looks like. Let's go to coaching options. Edit lines. All right, it's probably already got the best line set. No, it does not. Best lines. We'll just do best lines for now. We're going to switch it up. Like this. Okay, Rick Nash. Johnny Gaudreau. There you go. Zuccarello can play there. Grigorenko can play the third line. William Carrier can play the fourth line. Joel Armia, and Baptiste. Maybe we try to pick up a fourth-line player, a good defenseman, or a good defensive player, because, yeah, Joel Armia is not going to cut it. Might have to give up a pick to get one of those guys. Defensively now, we've got Ristolainen and Myers. We've got Pissick and Ceci, and then we got Zadorov and Leopold, so we do need to call up Madison Bowie. So we'll go to roster. Oh, no. We're going to go to roster moves. All right, we'll call up Madison Bowie. Madison Bowie, we'll call you up. We will send Leopold down. He's not going to get claimed anyway. There you go. Who's also up here? Joel Armia. He's a minor scorer. So I'd rather, you know what? I'm going to send Armia down. Oh, hold on. I got to call somebody up. DeLuca or Stadnik? Let's take a look at Carson Stadnik. 4 yellow stars, terrible defense. DeLuca, terrible defense. So I think we need to go out and grab a good player. I think we need to go out and grab a good... Yeah, because DeLuca's a sniper. Any other minors? No. Minor scorers. Okay, so we need to go out and find out a fourth-line defenseman, or fourth-line player. So, hold on. Dress skaters. We don't have anybody called up yet? What the hell? Let's do best lines. Let's just do best lines for now. And then let's go back to the trade negotiations. Let's see if we can find somebody who's got a lot of depth at the wing. Left winger or right winger. Doesn't really matter that much to me. Neusen. What's the deal with Neusen? 81 overall. Terrible defense. Bolesky, 29 years old, 80 overall, grinder, decent defense, not bad. Matt Bolesky wouldn't cost much, but they'd have 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's 5 on the left wing. They got tons of wingers. Actually, Anaheim's a good option for us. The other one is Devontae Smith-Pelly, who's a good power forward, not great defense, but he's 3.5 yellow stars. He could get better. He's very physical. Devontae Smith-Pelly or... Yeah, there's no one else here because I don't want to grab Palmieri. Left hand, or left wing, or Bolesky. Bolesky's not going to get any more expensive. He's a little bit more expensive now. Neusen, he's a terrible prospect. He's a good prospect. He's not good defensively. That's what we're looking for right now. So Bolesky, he's 84, 80, 83, 84. Good, decent physical player. Devontae Smith-Pelly. He is 80 overall, 82, 60, 83, 83. Like, it's still pretty much the same thing. Good physical player. He's got maybe some potential. Big kid. Yeah, let's go with him because he's actually going to fill the right wing spot. So let's throw Devontae Smith-Pelly on there. What would they want in return? Maybe a defensive prospect of some kind. Can I offer that? No, they don't want anybody else. Skaters matching block. Let's go by this. Pissick. No, I don't want to get rid of Pissick right now. He's actually filling a role. What about a pick? What if I gave them next year's third? What's our relationship? We got a great relationship with them. I think this would go through a third for Devontae Smith-Pelly. That's a decent trade. I say that goes through. If it doesn't, maybe we'll just go after the other guy. Will it go? There you go. All right, they believe it will contribute to their success. So now we can go back to our coaching options. We can edit our lines. We'll do best lines now. There you go. Let's fix this around again. And Johnny Gaudreau and Nash. Okay, so Kessler, Nash, Zuccarello. Or sorry, Gaudreau, Kessler, Zuccarello, Eric Stahl, Reinhardt, and Nash. Third line is Foligno, Gergensons, and Grigorenko. Fourth line's Baptiste, Carrier, and Devontae Smith-Pelly. We'll do best lines here. There we go. Defense, we've got Ristolainen and Myers, Bowie and Ceci, Zadorov, and Pissick. All right, that's not bad. It's not great, but it's not awful either. Eric Stahl, Johnny Gaudreau, Rick Nash, Kessler, Zuccarello. Let's switch these guys around because Nash has a better shot. What's your Gaudreau shot like? He's got a great shot. Okay, I think that's going to help us a lot. Four-man power play, Reinhardt, Stahl, Kessler, Gaudreau. What's Stahl's shot like? He's got a pretty good shot too, but I'm going to put Gaudreau up there. You know what? I'm going to put the vet. I'm going to put the vet with the young guy. And then penalty kill, Kessler and Stahl. You know what? I'm going to do it like this. There we go. Three-man PK. That's fine. Reinhardt, Gaudreau, Eric Stahl, and Nash. Actually, I'm going to do like this. Eric Stahl and Gaudreau. Okay. And then Kessler and Zuccarello. That's fine. Extra attacker, Kessler, Stahl, Nichols. And then Brossoit is now our backup. So we didn't get a backup goalie, but I think we'll be okay without one. Actually, you know what? Let's see. I don't know who our best goalie is in the minors. Goalies. Yeah, it actually is going to be Brossoit. He's a minor starter, but you know what? That's all we need for now. I don't need to pick anybody up. Okay. Oh, I got to send Joel Armia down. Joel. Oh, he'll have to go through... Oh, he'll need to go through waivers. Because Joel Armia, he's 4 yellow stars. He'll get picked up. No, I'm not going to waive him. I'll just keep him scratched for the remainder of the year. I think that increases our team tenfold. Let us see what it does. We'll do the trade deadline in this video. We can get David Legwand because they've got too many centers now. They want to waive him. No, that's okay. See you later. So there you go. So they ended up with a better player. I think those trades were pretty realistic. Are we going to win with them? Only time will tell. We added 2 big goal scorers. We added Rick Nash. We added Johnny Gaudreau. Look at that. Rick Nash had a hat trick in his first game with us. So there you go. That says a lot right there. Koivu and a second in exchange for Ryan Kessler. Interesting trade. Koivu, how old is Koivu, first off? Second line forward. 34 years old. Nah, that's okay. I mean, he's a good player. He's a good player. He's not Ryan Kessler quality, though. I mean, look at his defense. 90 faceoffs, 90 defensive awareness. No, that's okay. I'm going to pass on that one. That is a nice option, though, but Kessler is so much younger. I mean, I think if Kessler was being traded for a younger player in a pick, that would be worth it. Otherwise, no. Trading block. Let's see here. I'm still going to be looking for... I'm going to still look for a top 2 defenseman. I'm going to clear this one off. I would also like to look for a backup goalie. Okay, backup goalie. And offensively, I'd like to find myself a forward. Young forward. Actually, you know what? 26. Yeah, 26 years old. Up to 26. Potential. I want some potential in there. And that's good. Surplus picks. That's fine. Eric Stahl, Ryan Kessler, and our first this year. I'd like to take... Let's leave them on there. Let's see what kind of interest we can get. All right. And then we'll go to the trade deadline here. All right, up to the trade deadline. So we lost a game there. Nash got another goal, though. So he's doing well. All right, let's enter trade negotiations. Let's see what comes up. Nothing in the first hour. That's fine. Johan Franzen, Pius Suter. Nothing there in the second hour. Blake Clark. I don't think we're going to get any offers, to be honest. That offer for Kessler is probably all we're going to get. Nothing there. And nothing there. So no trades offered in the trade deadline. That's fine. I'm okay with that. We won 1 game so far with our team. Let's keep it going. We're going to try and make a playoff push here. I know it seems like we're far off, but you never know. You never know what kind of a run you can get on with the players you add. I mean, we added Johnny Gaudreau. We added Rick Nash, who just scored another goal in that game. So he hasn't, like, every game he's played so far, he's been scoring. So, and there's another one. So that is nice. I mean, that's the type of player we wanted to add. If we can get in a nice little win streak here post-deadline with this team, we'll be much better for it. I think this is a good acquisition for us. That was a loss. Rick Nash did score, though, a couple more goals. So, wow, he's just flying right now. Scout assignment. It's our goaltending that isn't great. And we still have that pick in case we miss the playoffs. Let's check here for a month. We haven't scouted the queue, I don't think. All right, let's keep this going, and then next video we'll get to the end of the video, end of the year, and see what happens. Obviously, Rick Nash is not a long-term solution. He's old, but we've got guys coming up that might be able to produce. You know, eventually Grigorenko is going to crack to the top. Wow, and now we're losing like crazy. Of course, I don't think it's going to happen this year, guys. I just don't see it, unfortunately. We waited too long to do something, and that's my fault. I take full responsibility for that. We should have recognized where our deficiencies were. I didn't really want to trade against, the trade the trade block. I didn't want to do that. There's another loss. That's in overtime, though. Did we add the right pieces? I think so. Are we still missing a top-line sniper? Yeah, we're still missing that. Rick Nash is a good second-line sniper. You know, he's 87 overall. He's not really there to play the big minutes anymore. So it's only going to be better next year, I hope. We'll see if Rick Nash can stick around at the same overall. I mean, he's only 33. He could still be 87 next year. He could hang around for quite a while. There's another loss in regulation. And now Nash isn't scoring either. There's a 6-1 win. Nice, thank you. We're actually not far off. We're not going to make the playoffs. We're not going to make it. I mean, we'd have to win every game here from here on out. And that's not a way to start. I might as well just finish the year in this video, to be honest. Might as well just finish it up. Rick Nash hasn't scored in a long time either. Come on, Nash. You got to score, buddy. Put up a hattie or something. There, he scored 1 goal. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games remaining. We could get back to 500, but you look at the standings. Look at Nugent Hopkins leads the league in points. You look at team standings. We're at 71 points. We're 6 games. The most points we could have are 83. So could it happen? Yes, it could happen. Is it going to happen? No, it's not going to happen. I mean, Toronto and Detroit, we're playing them right now. They have to lose. We have to win each of these games. And they have, and then they can't go on and win a single other game after this. It could happen. It could happen, but it's very slim. So we're going to go slow here. First period, 1-0. We're down. Second, down 2-0. Third, we lost 3-0. So now you can see how things are a little bit tough. We just got shut out by the Toronto Maple Leafs. All right. We now have a maximum of 10 points. Can we make the playoffs? Let's take a look. Eastern Conference. Detroit could get bumped by us if we win the last 5 games. We have to beat Detroit here, though. And if you look at the other side, too, we're competing against them. I mean, they're at 78, 77 points, so we got to keep an eye on that, too. So let's sim this game against Detroit. Like, the odds of us making the playoffs are so slim. It's not completely out of it yet. First period, 2-1, we're down. Second, 2-2. Third, and we lose. And that'll do it. That's it. We're done. Our playoff hopes are smashed, I believe. Hold on. Because I think on the other side, they've got 84 points or something. Oh, you know what? We could do it. New Jersey actually only has 80 points. We could make the playoffs. But we need to win one. We got 8 points left. Yeah, no, it's not. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 games left. That's only enough for 8 points. That'll put us at 79. So it's not enough to make the playoffs. We're out. We're out. And I knew that would happen. So let's just sim to the end here. God damn it. So basically now what we want to do is lose every game. It just pisses me off. It came down to goaltending. Like, it sucks that it's happened now because Nichols was not quite ready to carry the whole load of the team. I mean, he only had 16 wins this year. He's 85 overall. He's gonna be better. He's gonna be better. We have defense coming. We have Kylington. He's gonna be our top defenseman. We have obviously Zaka coming up too to play alongside Reinhardt at some point. We're losing all our games here, so that's nice. Are we gonna finish last in the league? No, we're not. We're not gonna finish last in the league. I'm sorry, guys. It's slow to get this thing started. I realize that. We've dropped the ball here in a couple different spots, and I apologize. We should have acted a little bit sooner. Let's see who's got lots of first-rounders. You know, we haven't scouted the U.S. yet for a while. Let's do that for a month. It just pisses me off. I hate losing more than anything. And when you guys leave comments being constructive, like saying these are the things that you need to change, I appreciate those. But people just calling you an idiot and things like that, those don't help. In fact, if you're going to make a comment like that, go fuck yourself. Like, honest to goodness. We're here to try and make the team better. And I realize I'm not perfect, and I realize that I don't have all the answers. So I reach to you guys for the answers in some instances. Because I want to make it as entertaining as possible for you. When I'm not playing YouTube, I don't fucking care about the rules. I do whatever it takes to build my team. I make them great. But, it is what it is. And you guys want to see realism. You guys want to see, everything perfect to a T. And I can't necessarily deliver that time in and time out. So we'll do a quick recap when we come back at the end of the year just to have a look and see how everybody did. We finished with 74 points. It is actually good enough to draft 1, 2, 3, 4th. We're going to be picking 4th overall this year. Because in this side, yeah, so 4th overall. I mean, we've got a really high pick. This pick is worth quite a bit. And maybe we could trade it. I mean, I don't know what the top 5 are going to look like, but we've got a top 5 pick this year, guys. So that's exciting. Something to look forward to, okay? I'll leave it there. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm Target Audience, and I'll catch you guys out on the ice.